Alright, so guys, as you can see, we have a video that I want to watch. So I forgot why the heck Gawr Gura getting attacked again. It looks like she always get attacked. This is why you don't want to be the face of something. But anyway, I'm about to watch the Gawr Gura gets attacked by jealous VTubers. Let's see what's going on.
Hey, what's up guys, Rep here. So today we're going to go over another round of Twitter users attempting to attack hololive's Gawr Gura for a recent post that she made. Since her debut in 2020, there has been a routine bout of antis attacking her and her management over various posts and things that she has done during her career. And all throughout all of that time, we have tracked some of these weirdos and used them for free content and free laughs on this channel.
Free content. There it goes. See, that's how you supposed to do.
And that's exactly what we're going to do today based on some of the outrage stemming from a recent post that she made. Now, what is that recent post? Well, it has to do with this collab between hololive and Honeyworks. This is a very big music collab. They have a full...
Who is Honeyworks? I never heard of Honeyworks. Obviously, everyone heard of hololive. Come on, I think even people that don't watch VTubers heard of hololive, but Honeyworks, I'm not sure who they are.
Album featuring many of the hololive members. In that album, you can see a little teaser here with some of the tracks. This is on YouTube. I'll put a link to it in the description if you want to check it out before you consider purchasing the album. It's a banger as expected between a collab like this and seeming...
Oh no, I never really listened. The only VTuber songs that I have actually listened to, some was Gawr Gura, mainly is Mori Calliope. I'm gonna be honest, her stuff be hitting.
As a part of this ongoing collab that's been taking place the last couple of months, Gawr Gura made this post, and part of this post describes her character in this collab setting as an elementary school-aged genius who skipped grades and is now enrolled in high school. And a lot of people on Twitter have been taking this description as a literal reflection of the person behind Gawr Gura, and also have used this as some confirmation in their minds of official lore based on her character, which are all just insanely wrong assumptions to be made. And some of the outrage has involved not only users on Twitter, but also supposed hololive fans, as well as fellow VTubers. It has been
a good time to post this. Tourists go home. What? I don't get it. To be honest, I do not get what that means.
A tourist fiesta on Twitter. We're going to start with this VTuber right here saying, and just like that, I hate hololive. This person must have been watching hololive with their eyes closed for the last couple of years, because a post like this is about as hololive as it gets. This is something you would expect out of hololive. And even if you're taking this description of Gawr Gura's character in this setting and thinking something really outrageous about it, that still wouldn't shock the conscience of hololive, its VTubers, and its fans, because there is a huge amount of lolicons and shotacons in hololive. So if this post...
Yes, there is. If y'all say there's that, y'all just capping. There definitely is a lot.
Post or anything about Gawr Gura in the situation surprises you, you're a tourist. And moving on, here's another VTuber saying, okay, I loosely follow corpo VTubers, but elementary school aged. Doesn't she do sexual content or encourage it?
Who is this? Who is this? Because that's so cap. Second, I guess they never watched the hololive thing, because obviously they don't know that they are one of the most like PG ones out there. They don't really move into mostly none of that stuff. Why? I mean, the more kid friendly, the more views that people would get, right? So it makes sense. But like, as for the like, what I have, and me personally, I have never once seen her promote or even like say anything like that. Like, she'll make, like, let's say she'll probably make like jokes, but it's not even really like sexual jokes, because she like said it in a way where like, oh, what did she mean by that?
Because what the F? So there's multiple layers of things wrong here. Starting off, does she do sexual content? I think a quick Google search or a check of her YouTube channel would immediately give you the answer, and that is no. She does not do sexual content.
I'm sorry, I still don't know where that person got that from. That's just straight misinformation, bro.
Unless you're like some Amish person who just discovered the internet a few days ago or something. But does she encourage it? The closest thing you could go to is retweeting art of herself that is sometime etchy. But that kind of lumps into this last part and this last question. The art that she has historically retweeted is not based on this post or art of this post. It's based on art of her VTuber model, which also is a lolly, by the way, but is not based on this character design and this character description. This is not her lore. This is just for this event. It's very confusing that
Just like crossover in video games, right? Like, well, mobile games, crossover mobile games. That is not, most of the time, even they be like, yeah, that's not a part of the lore, but like crossover, because, you know, they just wanted to do a crossover. Like, come on now.
all these people are believing this to be her lore. And here's another VTuber saying, I always knew this was pretty obvious. This is why I don't follow or watch. I hate what this sort of thing has done for more VTubers, especially just petite VTubers that are of age. But this sort of thing makes me extremely uncomfortable. Now, this whole claim here is basically victim shaming Gawr Gura, because over and over again, we've seen over the years, Gawr Gura, based on her petite model, her official one, not this, she has been routinely called a child model or pedo bait and things like that because she has a petite VTuber model. And now you're trying to blame her.
I mean, at that point, you might as well say the same exact thing about anime. Come on, let's all be real now. We all know it's at least one of these characters in anime, but they won't because they just trying to farm clicks. Let's be real. 1.1 thousand views. They only got 8 likes, and that's kind of tough.
For things that a bunch of aunties on Twitter have been saying about anyone who has a petite model, because it doesn't matter on Twitter what your age of your VTuber model is. If it's petite, people are likely going to call it pedo bait and things like that. So to blame Gawr Gura for that is outrageous. But also, I just hate the fact that posts like this say, oh, this makes me so uncomfortable, extremely uncomfortable, as you quote retweet the post and the person that's making you extremely uncomfortable, and then locking the replies so no one can even talk to you about this. It's basically like, who is this post made for? If this truly made you extremely uncomfortable, you would just block and move on. You wouldn't make a post trying to garner reaction from your community or other Twitter users. And it's just very odd. And again, also, like, what makes you feel extremely uncomfortable about this post in and of itself? If you have a problem with Gawr Gura and the types of things she does regularly in other posts and in her content generally, go ahead and say something about that. But this post in particular is completely innocent. There's nothing sexual about this post whatsoever. But here's another VTuber saying, elementary school aged, Miss Ma'am, you're pedo bait. Where people in the replies would say this, your likes are public. That sound familiar? And it shows that this VTuber liked the post that she's calling pedo bait.
That's tough. Imagine getting called out by your own community. Now that's what you call straight instant karma.
Where she then replies saying, I can still like the post. I didn't say I didn't like Gura, so
That's not how that works. The post is literally about her, which means if you like the post, that means you like Gawr Gura.
And then this user says, so you're just a grifter, and ratioing them pretty hard. Now, I have to say, well done to my community. The tool that I provided you guys, the your likes are public mechanism, you guys are using it very well. Very proud. But in this case, it proves either two things. Either this VTuber is being completely disingenuous and calling her pedo bait just for clout, or she's calling Gawr Gura pedo bait and then remaining a fan of hers.
Oh no, it's definitely just for clout. Let's be real. It's definitely, I don't really think that VTuber cares at all about it. It's just for clout.
What are you trying to tell us if that's the case? And that goes to more self-reports or possible self-reports like this one from a pre-debut saying, the amount of not safe for work I see of Gura just to put her in elementary school is something. So what you're saying is you've seen a lot of not safe for work of Gawr Gura before this post?
Yo, how you call yourself out like that hard? That's kind of tough. You gotta be a real genius to do that, my G. But other than that, hey guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, by the way, and don't forget to share the video, because insane. Anyway,
where her character was also a lolly. I don't know, guys. It's absolutely crazy.
To be honest with that, that's just tough. That's just tough. I put my hand away. That's just tough. Like, how you How you really call yourself out like that? Like whoever that is really just called themselves out like that. How did they not? Do people not read the tweets before they like publish? Like I look over mine at least like 3 times, and I still got errors in it when I like post it. But you know, whatever. We don't care about that.
What people say on Twitter.
Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Twitch at the same name as the channel. Come on.
Here's another one saying, how are you people finding out just now that Gura is a lolly made by a lolicon? It's literally so effing obvious. I don't know where people are getting this shocked realization of what is acceptable and just found commonplace in places like hololive and its fan base. I don't know where these people have been and what they've been watching.
I mean, I don't know either because like it's a line of hololive. Obviously, VTuber was based off anime. It's their anime as well. Like, let's be real. It's at least one character that looks like this in almost every anime, especially isekai anime. But you know, that's fantasy stuff and all that or whatever, right? So it's like I don't know why. I don't know why people are like just so shocked and surprised about this.
But here's one person mentioned that definitely knows how long Gawr Gura has been a part of the organization and the fact that she has a lolly character. This quote retweet says, "Oh, this is gonna get Venti and her goons mad." And of course that is referring to the most dedicated Gawr Gura hater, Brittany Venti, who for nearly 4 full years has been a
Wait, who hollow simps think they're simping versus who they're actually simping? Okay, that's great. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of funny.
Attacking Gawr Gura, calling her all sorts of terrible things, claiming that she's a man behind the model, that she's a child behind the model, calling her pedo bait, calling her fans pet.
There are some models that like people use voice changes for. I didn't feel like doing that, so that's what I just did. I just went straight out. I don't care, but I don't think so with that one. Come on, let's be real now.
Pedophiles. She's been doing this since 2020. You can see some of the gems like
Twitter from iPhone,
like this one, that are almost meme worthy. And she, of course, made the infamous Predator Problem video where she was talking about Gawr Gura and her community and hololive.
50 dislikes. God, so that's tough. That's what you call a ratio.
As a whole, which is one of the most dislike bombed videos you'll ever see. And recently, a couple weeks ago, she returned to make this absolute stinker. She made the head of consent. Basically, you have to be a certain number of heads tall to be not considered a child, which, of course, as people pointed out,
that makes no sense whatsoever. But okay.
On some pictures, she failed herself. But here also, she would lash out at Gawr Gura again about 2 weeks ago, making all sorts of ridiculous claims and getting community noted multiple times on the same post and getting almost ratioed by the quote retweets making fun of her. This was something I covered in a video from 2 weeks ago. If you want a full rundown of that situation, I'll put a...
You know, I'm gonna give her effort is good. Cause she been consistent with it, so I give it that a
link to it in the description. It's definitely worth checking out. It's a very funny video. But here we move on to more of the expected comments. This user saying, "Mr. Hansen, I can explain. She's actually 9,000 years old." Where of course I will remind people who constantly keep lumping in Chris Hansen.
Wait, please stop sending me links to. I find it distasteful, but it's not relevant to my what? Wait. So you have insane people sending Chris Hansen, bro? Let that man be.
And telling people that they're going to report lolicon to him. He has publicly stated this.
Bro, I'm sorry. Man is like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. What is wrong with these people?
"Please stop sending me links to cartoon porn. I find it distasteful, but it's not relevant to my work. Please stop."
Yeah, like what do you think you're gonna do? Turn into an anime character and just go on that spree as well? Like, no, that's not how. What?
Wasting the resources of people like him or law enforcement over stuff that's inactionable, and you just have a moral disgust of. And if it's just a joke, I don't think that's a very funny joke to insinuate about someone who's just minding their own business. But moving forward, here's another one saying, I love this and it's really funny. They claim to say she will be a genius, but we know she struggles at basic math. Now that is the most slanderous thing I have seen in this entire set of threads. Okay, it's definitely true.
Yeah.
What's 5 times 5? See, I know what 5 times 5 is, because 5 times 5 is 35. Because it rhymes, sort of. That's the only way I know it. That's the only way I know how to do 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 35. Yeah, well.
There's no way she was for real when she said that. I would be honest. I'm gonna let this know. There's no possible. I refuse to believe that. Bro, what?
Wait, 5 times 5 is what? 5 times 5 is 35!
It didn't sink in.
Please tell me 5 times 5 is 35. 5 times 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
So here's the next one going, I'm confused, we're just ignoring an adult role-playing an elementary child. I kind of knew she might have been underage, but elementary age? Am I missing something? Again, it's another person mixing up this promotional post with official lore and her official character. But also,
I don't even know
find
her
this
official lore. I
concept
didn't realize that.
pretty weird. I'm going to ask you guys like what you think, but it seems like people are attacking this post, like not even the fact that it has, you know, it's not sexual, right? Even posts like this, they're not implying it's a sexual post or anything like that. They're just saying it's weird that an adult is voicing a young character. Like, have they not seen adult voice actors voice young characters? And
Okay, yeah, I will say it anyway, but like they do that a lot of cartoons, anime, animation in general. Wait, I don't get that. Wait, what?
Cartoons and anime, do you think they're weird? Do you have this same energy for them? Because at the end of the day, if you take a very extended look at what VTubing is, it's very close to voice acting, especially when you're a corporate VTuber. You're playing a character. Of course, your real personality is the foundation of a lot of it, but you are voicing a character. So do you have this normal level of intensity for other voice actors who are voicing young characters and just doing their job? I don't know. It just seems like a very odd parallel to draw here. But also, you know, the usual slander like this, and I will remind anyone watching this video that posts like this are something that Hololive and Cover Corp are actively looking at and keeping track of and sometimes taking action against. So just putting that out there. But also, just overall.
863,000 views? Oh, wait, that's Gawr Gura. I was about to say, I thought that was the other person. I was like, hold on, wait, what?
I mean, this is supposed to be like a fun event. This is something that
Still, wait, what?
nobody except for a bunch of people screeching on Western Twitter have an issue with. But again, that's to be expected. And whenever they do stuff like this to Gawr Gura or other VTubers, artists and alike, we're here to poke at them and make fun of them and, yeah, get content out of people acting like maniacs on Twitter. But as per usual, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time.
All right. So first, like, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, but also like, comment, subscribe to what is it, Rev as well. I don't know how you actually say like the whole name or whatever. But I mean, at the end of all of that, right? My thoughts about it is, it's not a part of the lore, so it's not a part of the lore. But other than that, I mean, to be honest, I could really care less. It's just a post. They doing whatever the heck they doing. They obviously successful at it, so it doesn't really matter to me. But other than that, I mean, it's like the people on Twitter, they are, it's Twitter. So I mean, it's nothing that I don't expect. I'm gonna be honest. It all is something that I would expect. The main Gawr Gura hater, that was funny. I ain't gonna lie. That one tweet, the first tweet was funny. I'm gonna be honest. But other than that, I mean, I think people are just mad for no apparent reason. I don't know why they are, but this is actually a good video. Make sure you guys go and like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share the video. And catch me live on Twitch, whatever the heck I'm streaming, because who knows at this point. But most of the time it's about like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., or 9 p.m. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.